Welcome to the VGH. Today we are going to be talking about Minecraft, a game that's just sort of like swept the world the last couple years. It took over YouTube. It's taken over the internet in so many ways. It has like really basic graphics, but it is one of the most enveloping games you really will like ever play. It's sort of just like survival. It's the idea, I guess, the thing with the game of that, where if someone just landed you in the middle of nowhere, right? You didn't have anything, and you had to figure out survive, right? We've all thought like get a survival book and like learn about that, like how to actually do, how to like make fire from ice or whatever. I don't know. Like you can't do it for Minecraft, but you can do like how to create different things, like how to create torches, how to build houses, how to make glass, how to make brick. All these things you actually learn from playing a video game. Like Minecraft it is a game, but like, man, I remember like one time someone you'd be like, oh man, I spent 6 hours playing this game or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't know, did I do anything? Well, with Minecraft, I would have like built a chicken coop. Right? I don't think I've ever been able to say that about any real game I've ever said, honestly. I never ever even said that about my life. It's like, I don't think I've never built a chicken coop before, but on here I did. It's like, it inspired me to do all sorts of things, and that's really what the world of Minecraft is. So today what we're going to be talking about more specifically is, well, my biodome. So I've been playing Minecraft for, I guess, a little over a year, and it's slowly built into this kind of project that I started doing that I always like the old like Pauly Shore biodome, right? Like biodome. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to build a biodome. So I built a biodome that's 64 blocks is the, the diameter, right? That's whatever this is. 64 blocks, and it goes all the way around, and then it's like a great little like perfect sphere. And inside of it is I've added every form of life I could think of, right? The cacti on the outside, of course. And so today what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of explore that. We have other worlds here too. This is actually part of the Wiltepag gang's Minecraft. It's actually kind of how we all kind of started correlating with each other. Here is Will Masterson's battle pyramid that he has, and kind of his little village. We'll kind of explore these. They're talking about this a little more later. I hope they kind of do some of their own videos of sort of this stuff. McGinnis Manor's up about here or so, and then over this way, although it's a little too far away for me to actually see on here, there's a winter snow right about here, and there's about a Winterfell right there. That was made by Angel. That's like really awesome, another member of our team, that kind of stuff. So I kind of wanted to explore, but today what we're going to focus on is, well, this guy. So first I made a big giant tree. Right, kind of neat. Learned kind of how to build little dirt blocks. I guess I had kind of put more wood there, but I just didn't get around to it. Got lazy. And I got a tree. Not quite to the top of the world, but pretty darn close. Living above the clouds. I just thought it was a nice place to start. So, also, here's my little my avatar. Right, this is Fred, or whatever you want to call him. This is my guy right there. I'm gonna get rid of his little visuals. And here's my little avatar. He kind of just does fun things, It's made the skin myself, kind of neat. He has armor on, but I stained it blue. I'll probably spend most of the time kind of like this, kind of just viewing the world, because, I don't know, then you're kind of seeing POV, which is kind of nice. So I don't want to really go off the cliff. But when we kind of go here, let's begin. So, let's come jump off a little bit. And welcome to my Minecraft world. So here we are. Kind of took a little dip, 3 blocks deep, not so bad. I've got kind of dogs, lots and lots of dogs everywhere. So I kind of come there, and it will make you nauseous. So this is my inside my biodome. As you kind of see, there's really all sorts of stuff going on. Just a ton of life kind of added. Kind of labeled everything with different tree stuff. This is Big Ben, what we kind of had before. I got a little outhouse for my villagers. Over here is the actual villager house. I used to actually have the villagers kind of running around. I had kind of a different building. Yeah, and I had the villagers all running around, but I ended up actually finding out that it didn't really work very well, because what ended up happening was, after the Halloween update, or one of the latest update, particularly the update that changed the world, is now zombies are all the time. Zombies are always attacking at nighttime, especially around villagers. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Look at that. Create a little volcano mountain. I made that a couple days ago. And get a little sunset across the desert. Kind of reminds me of Arizona a little bit. So is in here though, in a second, kind of come around, is going in, kind of show you some of my villagers. Brick I actually didn't kind of get into until kind of late in the game. Go fall asleep. Brick I didn't get into late in the game because it just takes a lot of time and resources. And the thing about Minecraft, you kind of learn about how you make it in the real world. And the thing about brick, and maybe you don't see it around everywhere in the world, but you see it, like, let's say around, I don't know, the eastern United States, right? Is that brick takes clay, and when in clay you can only find it at the bottom of like lakes and rivers and ponds and that kind of stuff. And you fire it, and that's how you make, well, brick, and you have to have like a lot of it. And so it took a while to like get all this brick. I had to create this whole factory thing and whatever with all the information and that kind of stuff. Make it sound a little quieter. And so yeah, all kinds of things there. And this is my villagers. So I created my little villager town, extra doors for them, although they seem to be really big fans of that door today. Now I kind of come out, kind of see them, they kind of go in, now they're all inside. And hey, this guy, you can even talk to him. So you can always trade with villagers. That's really one of the advantages of a villager, is that you can actually like trade with them. So you can create a whole bunch of them, and they add a little more life, you know, everything adds like a little bit, right? I kind of found this on the internet, is like how to make a television, which is kind of neat. And really I can just like thank the internet and YouTube for just all the wonderful things and all the creative ideas that people have, and they don't do it for any other reason than just usually mostly just sharing, right? You know, like stuff you find that creative, just kind of, you know, share with the world, you know, and you never know the ramifications of it, and it's just kind of a nice thing to do. So I got cats and dogs kind of late, even though I've gotten cats and dogs before, but they would always sort of just die off on me, especially as my like biodome was kind of changing all the time. But aren't they pretty cute, right? Now I've sort of bred a ton of them because I don't know, I guess cats and dogs didn't really last very long initially, because since it was always changing. But now that I've sort of, well, finished the biodome, they're here to stay. Is now they're sitting happy, sitting pretty. So here's some of the bio stuff. Like I said, got everything. We've got pumpkins, got sugar cane, watermelon, never really eat watermelon, nether wart made for magic spells. We've got some farming stuff, farming land. I actually just farmed this in a previous video, so it's not actually showing, but I'll just kind of show you what happens. Like, you sort of just flip the switch, come on buddy, flip the switch and water comes down, harvests, and then you just kind of go in there and just grab everything. And I don't know, it's kind of fun to do that. Yeah, vine harvester, wheat, classics. Oh, this is cool. So this is my security. All right, let me just kind of show you biodome from this way. All right, Conrad's vine. Oops, went down a hole. Oops, I didn't really put much energy out here. Really? I'm gonna do that twice. Okay, so this is here. We've got a little entrance and this little security protocol. Right, so let's say I got a bunch of creepers coming on through there. I'm like, I don't really want that. So I just flip the switch. And we get a little lava. I'm going to flip the switch again there. Well, I don't want to do it on both. It was there. It kind of opens the doors, which is always kind of weird. And I flip the switch on this one, and that's water. So that's kind of cool. So it's going to go through. Kind of go along. And that kind of gets a little dull in that area. So I'm just going to try and create a little more activity. Right? Got some more iron golems. Got them all over the place. I think I want to like name them by all the plants at some point. I got an acacia tree. Also, got lots of chickens. Got tons of chickens. So, I just kind of shoot all the little eggs in here. Oh, this is kind of fun. Check this out. I'm just going to kind of fire them up into the sky. And then, give it just a moment, little chickens float back down again. Then I kind of let them grow, and I can kill them off and get items or whatever. It's very experience points. If you notice, I have some stuff kind of shiny. You can actually, like, with experience points, you can actually kind of build these things up and make them, like, more awesome. You just items that you have, like a bow, whatever, but like diamond pickaxes. Use pickaxes like all the time. So let me kind of go back into this kind of scene. See, chickens for days. When I'm feeding chickens, also sheep too. I got pigs over there. They are experience factories. So if you really wanted to start building up experience, one of the best ways to do it, it's kind of cool, the circular chickens, there's probably like 20 chickens in there, is just start breeding animals. Build a farm, man. Building a farm is easily definitely the safest way, and also one of the most efficient ways of kind of building up experience points so you can kind of build things up. So I got horses, donkey, mules. I think I only have like one donkey. I had two, but then I wanted an adventure and I took my donkey with me, which was sort of foolish. But yeah, see, they're awesome. They're kind of new, right? I also got mushroom cows, which give a lot of resources, and normal cows too. I got the slip touch, kind of cover the dirt. And not really here to gloat or anything, but just to kind of share different animals, different things, right? Kind of create like a little ecosystem.